What's up, guys? Today I come with good news of President Trump obviously coming and announce something very good about their trade tensions between them and China. He said they are going to be very nice to China. He has calmed down. His tone it's low now, which is something that shows us that they realized that what they were trying to do with China, it did not work. In fact, it is also hurting their companies. It is also hurting America, which this is good news, right? Because how it affects us as South Africa, you will know that if these two countries don't strike a deal or a trading deal, that is everything, or the pain that the two countries are going through, it is going to end up rubbing on us. Because if you remember very well, President Trump said he intends on using other countries to fight China. India has joined the war, or India has joined the game. We've discussed that. But if the deal gets to be struck, there's no need of the US using countries like South Africa to fight China. I know South Africa would stay or will choose China over USA, but that I don't think will be necessary, as Trump is highlighting that the deal is getting closer, the deal is approaching, which is something that is very, very good. Have a look at what he said yesterday.
That's true. 145% is very high, and it won't be that high. It's not going to be that high. It got up to there. We were talking about fentanyl, where, various elements built it up to 145. No, it won't be anywhere near that high. It'll come down substantially, but it won't be zero. It used to be zero. We were just destroyed. China was taking us for a ride, and just not going to have. It's not going to happen. We're going to be very good to China. Have a great relationship with President Xi, but they would make billions and billions and billions of dollars a year, and they would build their military out of the United States and what they made. So that won't happen. But they're going to do very well, and I think they're going to be happy, and I think we're going to live together very happily and ideally work together. So I think it's going to work out very well. But no, it's at 145%. It will not be anywhere near that number.
So did you hear what President Trump said? He said it's going to come down substantially, even way lower than 145%. But it's not going to be 0%. So there's still going to be some sort of tariff that get imposed onto China, which you know that all the countries that are making trade with the United States of America right now, they are being charged tariffs of 10%. Everyone, even including us, we are now paying 10% of tariff onto the US, which is something that, yeah, let's wait, let's see what transpires. But it looks like America has finally come down. They realize that they need to go and make a deal with China, and everyone, I think, it's on the same level. Because you'll remember that China came and complained to say that the tone that USA is bringing when they want to talk about China, they are coming with this tone, and China is here, and they've been reprimanding it, telling United States of America to say that, look, unless you calm down and we talk with on the same tone, then we're not going to do any business with you. But the way I see, even from that video, you can see that Trump, he has calmed down. Trump is no longer just having that confidence that he was having with China to say that they will get what they want. They realize that obviously America, it cannot make it without China, right? He realizes that America or the US cannot make it without China, which is why he has come down, which is why now he is going to, the two countries are going to strike a deal, and they're going to discuss and talk about the new trading deal. He said tariffs will be there, but they won't be that much. I think they won't even go to 34%. You remember the initial 34% that Trump imposed after the 10%, which is a base for any country doing business or doing trade with the US. It won't get that high. It might be 10, 15%, 20%, but it won't be that high, which is something that is great. And we are waiting for that decision to come as soon as possible, because we know even us here in South Africa, we are panicking because we know that it is going to end up hurting us. I mean, if we side with China, you know that we lose a lot of deals with the United States of America, and more tariffs will come onto us. And if we decide to stay with, obviously, China, which I said that is the case with, which I said that is the best option for us. But if we side with the US, it's going to be worse, because obviously China won't leave us. They will also punish us so bad. So we all want solution, because once a solution comes, once the two countries struck a deal or a trading deal, then it's going to be there won't be any need for Trump to even maybe impose those tariffs that he intends on imposing after 3 months. I don't think they will be necessary, because I personally believe that the whole thing of tariffs being imposed onto multiple countries, including South Africa, was just trying to get China to bow down to America, or was just trying to get China to bend a knee in front of the US, and they did not see that. Whatever America was trying to do, whatever President Trump was trying to do, they failed to achieve that. Which is why now you can see that the tone has changed completely. China has not said a word. China was just restricting some of their exports. China was just making sure that whatever they were getting from the US, like the meat, exports from the US of meat into Asia, China made sure that they found other alternatives. And this is not good for the US economy. Nvidia, Apple, Tesla, and the other companies that are doing business in China. iPhone is worse, because iPhone is assembled in China, and Trump had to bend or compromise. He's slashing on China, because countries or big tech giants like Apple were facing some serious hit after the tariffs, which is something that is not good. It was not good, and this is what we all want to see, right? I mean, he said the United States is doing very well on closing a potential trade deal with China, which these are just good news, man. I mean, on the other hand, our president, yesterday we saw him having a conversation with on a phone call with President Putin, which is always good, man, because you all know that Russia is also part of BRICS, and it's a very good partner to South Africa, right? Russia also. Just find a day we'll discuss about why Russia is also a very good partner to South Africa. But for today, I want to end this video here to saying that China and the US are going to strike a very good deal, and I cannot wait what the deal will entail, and I just cannot wait for all these trade wars to just fade away, because we've had enough, guys. It's been bad, and think about it. It's been like what 1 month, but have a look at what happened in the markets. Have a look at what happened in the companies. It's just so bad. Just a little bit of twitch, or just a little bit of war, it can hurt companies and the economy of countries, which is of various countries, which is something that is not good. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. See you on the next one, man, and God bless you all.